Ngũgĩ wa Thiong'o stands as a giant in African literature. He is a novelist, playwright, essayist, and scholar. His impact extends far beyond the page. He is a powerful voice for African culture and identity. Ngũgĩ's life and work are deeply intertwined with the struggles and triumphs of post-colonial Africa. He consistently challenges us to confront injustice and celebrate our heritage. His unwavering commitment to social justice has made him an inspiration to many. Ngũgĩ wa Thiong'o was born James Ngũgĩ in 1938 in Kamirithu, Kenya. He grew up during a tumultuous period in Kenyan history. British colonialism cast a long shadow over his childhood. The Mau Mau uprising, a rebellion against British rule, erupted when he was a teenager. This struggle for independence left an indelible mark on his consciousness. It ignited within him a passion for social justice. This passion would later permeate his literary works. Ngũgĩ witnessed firsthand the brutality of colonial oppression. He saw how it tore apart families and communities. His own family was caught in the crossfire. These experiences would later form the backdrop of his writing. They would fuel his determination to give voice to the voiceless. Ngũgĩ's thirst for knowledge led him on a remarkable educational journey. He excelled in his early schooling in Kenya. He later pursued higher education at Makerere University in Uganda. There, he immersed himself in literature and theater. He honed his writing skills and developed his own unique voice. Ngũgĩ's talent was undeniable. He earned a scholarship to study at the prestigious University of Leeds in England. In England, he encountered a very different world. He was confronted with the complexities of race, identity, and colonialism in a new light. These experiences further sharpened his critical thinking and fueled his desire to challenge the status quo. Ngũgĩ's early literary works reflected the changing times in Africa, capturing the essence of a continent in transition. His debut novel, Weep Not, Child, published in 1964, explored the trauma of the Mau Mau uprising through the eyes of a young boy. This novel was groundbreaking as it was one of the first major works in English by an East African author. It was a poignant coming-of-age story set against the backdrop of a nation fighting for its freedom. The narrative delved deep into the personal and collective struggles of the Kenyan people during this tumultuous period. The novel garnered critical acclaim and established Ngũgĩ as a rising literary star. His ability to weave personal stories with broader socio-political themes resonated with many. His second novel, The River Between, published in 1965, delved into the complexities of tradition, modernity, and colonialism in Kenya. This work further cemented his reputation as a profound storyteller. It highlighted the tensions between different cultural groups, showcasing the intricate dance between preserving cultural heritage and embracing new ways of life. The novel also explored the challenges of forging a new national identity in a post-colonial world, a theme that was both timely and timeless. Ngũgĩ's early works resonated with readers both in Africa and internationally. His stories transcended borders, offering a window into the African experience that was both unique and universal. He was praised for his lyrical prose, his insightful observations, and his unflinching portrayal of the human condition. Ngũgĩ's early literary ventures laid the foundation for a career that would continue to influence and inspire generations of readers and writers around the world. Section 5. A Grain of Wheat, a Turning Point. A Grain of Wheat from 1967 marked a turning point in Ngũgĩ's career. Considered one of his most important works, this novel explored the themes of betrayal, resilience, and the lingering wounds of colonialism. Set in the days leading up to Kenya's independence, it delved into the complexities of the country's liberation struggle. It challenged the simplistic narratives of heroes and villains. The novel's intricate plot and multifaceted characters captured the imagination of readers worldwide. It cemented Ngũgĩ's reputation as a literary giant. It also signaled a shift in his artistic vision. He became increasingly vocal in his criticism of neocolonialism and the continued exploitation of Africa. Section 6. Embracing Gikuyu, Confronting Power. In the late 1960s, Ngũgĩ wa Thiong'o made a profound decision that would shape his career and legacy. He decided to write primarily in his native language, Gikuyu, a choice that was both revolutionary and deeply personal. Ngũgĩ believed that language was a powerful tool for cultural liberation, a means to reclaim identity and heritage. He argued that writing in colonial languages perpetuated a form of mental colonization, keeping the minds of the colonized tethered to their oppressors. This decision was both artistic and political, a bold statement against the lingering effects of colonial rule. Ngũgĩ's shift to Gikuyu was met with mixed reactions from the public and intellectual circles. Some praised his courage and commitment to his heritage, seeing it as a necessary step towards true independence. Others criticized his decision as being divisive, arguing that it alienated those who did not speak Gikuyu. Undeterred by the criticism, Ngũgĩ continued to write plays and novels in Gikuyu, determined to make his voice heard. He aimed to reach a wider audience within Kenya and beyond, hoping to inspire others to embrace their native languages. Alongside his literary work, Ngũgĩ also became increasingly involved in political activism, using his platform to speak out against injustices. He openly criticized the Kenyan government's human rights record, calling for greater freedom and equality. His outspokenness and activism landed him in trouble with the authorities. In 1977, Ngũgĩ was arrested and imprisoned without trial by the Kenyan government, a move that shocked many. His detention sparked international outrage, drawing attention to the oppressive regime in Kenya. Writers, artists, and intellectuals from around the world rallied to his defense, demanding his release. After a year in prison, Ngũgĩ was finally released, but his struggles were far from over. He continued to face harassment and censorship, yet he remained steadfast in his commitment to his principles and his people. Section 7: Exile, Resistance, and Literary Evolution. In 1982, Ngũgĩ wa Thiong'o fled Kenya into exile. The political climate in Kenya had become increasingly hostile, especially towards intellectuals and activists who dared to speak out against the government. He feared for his safety and his freedom. The oppressive regime targeted those who used their voices to challenge the status quo, and Ngũgĩ was no exception. He settled in the United States, a place where he could continue his work without the constant threat of persecution. The move was both a physical and emotional journey, as he had to adapt to a new culture while staying true to his roots. He continued to write prolifically, producing novels, plays, and essays that challenged oppression and celebrated African culture. His works became a beacon of hope and resistance for many. His experiences in exile deepened his understanding of the African diaspora. He connected with other exiled intellectuals and activists, forming a community that transcended borders. Petals of Blood from 1977 and Madagari from 1986 are two of his most renowned works from this period. These books not only highlighted the struggles of post-colonial Kenya, but also resonated with global audiences. Petals of Blood exposed the exploitation and corruption that plagued post-colonial Kenya. It was a powerful critique of the socio-political issues that many African nations faced after gaining independence. Madagari, an allegorical tale, used satire to critique authoritarianism and greed. The story of a freedom fighter searching for justice struck a chord with readers worldwide. Ngũgĩ's writing continued to evolve during his exile. He explored new themes and narratives, reflecting his growing understanding of global issues and the human condition. He experimented with different genres and styles. From fiction to non-fiction, his versatility as a writer shone through, making him a significant figure in world literature. He also became a prominent voice in international literary circles. His participation in conferences and book fairs helped to elevate African literature on the global stage. He used his platform to advocate for human rights, social justice, and the promotion of African languages. Ngũgĩ's commitment to these causes has left an indelible mark on both literature and activism, inspiring future generations to continue the fight for a just and equitable world. Section 8: A Scholar of Language and Identity. Throughout his career, Ngũgĩ has been a leading scholar on language, literature, and culture. He has taught at prestigious universities worldwide. He has made significant contributions to the field of post-colonial studies. His work has influenced generations of writers, academics, and activists. He is a strong advocate for the use of African languages in education and literature. He believes that embracing our mother tongues is essential for decolonizing our minds. He argues that it allows us to reclaim our history and shape our own narratives. Ngũgĩ's ideas have sparked important debates about language policy, cultural identity, and the legacy of colonialism in Africa and beyond. Section 9: the enduring legacy of Ngũgĩ wa Thiong'o. Ngũgĩ wa Thiong'o's legacy is immense. He is a literary icon, a political activist, and a cultural ambassador. His writings have inspired generations to confront injustice, celebrate their heritage, and imagine a better future. His unwavering commitment to social justice has earned him admiration and respect worldwide. He has received numerous awards and honors for his literary contributions and his activism. He continues to write and speak out against oppression. He remains a powerful voice for the marginalized and the dispossessed. His work reminds us that literature has the power to change the world. It can inspire hope, ignite resistance, and pave the way for a more just and equitable future.